Hey YouTube, it's MiniCodesMG here. Just wanted to show you how to maneuver the Owl City special tuning that he uses in a lot of his acoustic songs. In fact, probably almost all of his acoustic songs. And I got a comment on my To the Sky cover from Muzz Lightbeer. It's a weird YouTube name, but I'll just roll with it. And he's like, he or she is asked me, how do you play the actual chords? Like, I know the tuning, but what's the actual chords that you use to play To the Sky? So this is my attempt at showing the world how to play To the Sky by Owl City as best as I have figured out how. I play by ear, so it would take like forever and a day to write down all the chords and stuff and write it down manually, but I'll try to show you and then hopefully you can just reverse it and play it on your own guitar. So we'll start. Where should we start? Let's. Here's your first chord. The tuning I'll put in the description below for the actual strings, and then the capo's on your 3rd fret. So I guess the first chord we can start with is on the 2nd fret. When I say 2nd fret, I mean 2nd from the capo. So it's 1, 2. 2nd fret, D string, or what would usually be your D string. This one right here, you just put that, and that should sound like this. I'll play the notes individually so you can hear. Yeah, so that's open tuning, and that's just with the makes it major. Makes it a major chord. Now here's the next chord. You slide your finger up to two frets, so it's at the 4th fret. Then you take your index finger and you bar these top 2 strings. So it should be. It's almost like a power chord, I guess. Except the power chord would be like this. But it's 2, 2, 4, open, and the rest is open. So that's cool. And then and you can slide this up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 7th fret to get your next chord. So, and that's your root chord. If you know any theory, this is your root position. This is your 1 chord. It's the 2nd. What I showed you up at the 2nd. So it's gonna be slide up to the 7th fret. So that's 1. Yeah. So it's your 1 chord up top at 7, and then your 5 chord at 2, and then your 4 chord. If I'm remembering my theory right, if I can hear my theory right. So it's shipwrecked in a sea of faces. It's a dreamy world up there. Your friends in higher places. Yeah, like that. So haven't played this for years. Wow. And then there are a few other tricky chords, but those are your major. Those are your 3 chords that you'll be using. Your 1, 4, 5 chords. Then if you want to have a minor chord, there are 2 minor chords in this song, and that's didn't want to go to screensaver. So you have your 4 chord, your 5 chord, then you want your 6 chord here is this chord. See if I can show you that. But it's take you see this? How? Well, you just move this one up 1, you move this one up 1, and then you move these up 2. So make a little minor position right there, and then the rest is open. So it's like, there's more to this brave adventure than you'd ever believe. Bird's eye view, awake the stars. All right, this chord is really interesting because it's an inversion of this chord, but you're not playing this note first. You're not playing this note at the bottom. You're just leaving that out. So you're muting this string. You're muting the whatever string this is. And then, hold on, let me turn on the brightness so you can see a little bit more. And so you're just playing, you see these two strings? And then this one. That's how it should sound like. And you're meeting the bottom one. Sorry if this video is a little bit long, but it's just for instructional purposes only. So, awake the stars, 'cause they're all around you. And then this next one, white eyes will always. That one, that's another minor chord. That's your minor second, I believe. Yeah, that's your 1. That's your 2. So it's like the same thing we did here, where we have the 2, and then we slide this one up 1, slide your ring finger up 1, and then your index bars up 2. Except you have this one here, so you slide your ring finger up 1, and then your other fingers up 2. White eyes will always brighten the blue. Chase your dreams and remember me. I think there's an easier way to play this. Yeah, you can play the same, this one up here. You can play this by just having these two fingers here. I'll see if I can, sorry, it's hard to train myself to show it so that you guys can see this. It's white eyes will always brighten the blue. Chase your dreams and remember me, sweet sorry, I'm burping. That's gross. After all those words take you up so high in the forest. This is a weird chord. I think this is only for this song. I haven't used it really anywhere else. With the florist, with the forest, and then I just these two notes are what you want to ring out. You want to mute this middle one, the second string. So it's the bid the forest forest floor goodbye as you race the wind and take to the sky. And yeah, the intro. Sorry, it's all coming back to me. I think this is how I did the intro. And then I did like. That's not it. There we go. Alright, so here's how you do the intro. You do your, this is on the 4th fret. Da 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 da. And then 2nd fret. Up to the 5th fret. And then here you go. You add on the 5th fret. See, this one's on the what should be the D string, and this one's on what should be the B string. So it's you get those top 4 strings should be like that, and then actually it should be like in this position. Then after this, you move your index finger down that way 2 frets, and your ring finger down 1 fret. So it should be like that. Boom. So they're 2 frets apart. That's a cool chord right there. That's a little. It's like a cluster. And then, oh yeah, you're obviously strumming this one too. So it should be like. Sorry, not the low string. You want the 5th string, I think, or the 2nd from the top. You want that one to ring out too, but not the very bottom one or top one. I don't know how people do it. And then for this last one, you let your index finger go, and you slide this one down to your 4 chord, your root position. That's the first chord we taught here, and then you slide it back to like that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right. So after all that, I think that's all. I mean, these chords can be used for most of sky sailing. Actually, sky scaling is sky scaling. Sky sailing uses a lot of different tunings and stuff, but a few of their songs you can just use the same chords. I think. Let's see. Does he do? I think Honey and the Bee uses this. I think it's like, I wish I could cross my arms and cross your mind, 'cause I believe you'd unfold your paper heart and wear it on your sleeve. Oh, you could do a tidal wave like that. I think that's how he does it. Let's see what else is there. I think Owl said he might use his tuning for the saltwater room, but I'm not sure. Again, it's been a while. Yeah. Okay, there's one, yeah, Explorers by Sky Sailing. This old mountain. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that little thing. But if you move it down to the capo down to the 2nd fret in this tuning, you can play Explorers by Sky Sailing. And you start on the, little mini tutorial just in case you're interested. The intro, you start on what should be the D string on the 12th fret, I guess. Actually, well, if you're counting relative to the capo, it should be 10th fret. So, this old mountain, sorry, I'm a terrible singer right now. This old mountainside where we used to reside is slowly recalling the things we discovered inside. Far below the sea. You see how I'm using the same chords? Same positions. But, okay, sorry, I'll just take a little bit more of your time. This is going to be a super long, wow, this is such a long video. My goodness, how I waste time. For the interlude in between the verses of Explorers, it goes, we swam the evenings away. So you can see it. It's like this minor chord. Just, oh, sorry, I lost my pick. It's like that minor chord, except you slide it down. It's I'm actually not off the top of my head. I'm not sure exactly what chord that is in theory, but it sounds really cool when Owl City does it, and use it. It's really good. So. And I'm sure there are plenty of other things you can do with this. This is a really cool tuning if you just want to do like oh wow, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot Sunburn by Owl City. You can do this. Where's the harmonic? There we go. So. So there we were, back home from somewhere inside my head. Anyway, sorry about this super long video. Thank you, Muzz Lightbeer, for still a weird name, for the comment, and I hope this helps all you people who like Owl City or just like cool guitar tunings in general and want to learn how to do that. Just a little disclaimer: I do not know if this is all by ear. So if you hear anything wrong with this, you're probably right, and you can probably correct it if you have that ear. So I don't know Owl City, so I can't really check, but just listen and have fun, and it'll be awesome. All right, see you guys.